Live.
We're gonna eat. I can't do that type of beat. I'm saying.
Yeah. Why'd you change up your beat? You have the same beat.
There you go. You can only do this like hoedown beat. We're gonna eat, 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 cause we're here. And we're gonna eat.
We're in Birmingham, Alabama.
I ain't really believing it tonight.
Yeah, you didn't. You
After
didn't.
the waltz fail.
Okay, we're in Birmingham, Alabama. No. Listen, you can practice that on your own time. We've got chicken sandwiches from Milo's, and then we've got
Milo's?
Mac Melts from where?
Melt.
From Melt.
From Melt.
Yes.
And this is a mac and cheese grilled cheese with bacon added. Now,
Oh.
y'all suggested that we should eat the mac and cheese grilled cheese, but you did not suggest that we add bacon to it. In Britton, had an idea to add bacon to it. So
Yes.
we did.
And you know
To
what?
make it a fair fight.
We believe in that decision.
We've also got sweet tea, but that's
For
really-
now.
That's not. Is that up for the competition?
So the sweet tea is part of it.
We also have fries.
We've been eating
Let's only go to the fries if we have
We've
to.
been eating so
Healthily?
unhealthily. Man, shoot. What do we have? Fried chicken for lunch today.
We've had enough sodium to last until the year 2024.
But I want to. I don't know if we should. I feel like. Whoa! Look at this. That is a crispy looking chicken. Crispy
You got kind of a mutant slice.
Look at mine. Mine looks
Me
like.
and Britton have pretty normal looking sandwiches.
I know. Mine looks like if you took a stingray, stepped on it in the middle, and then fried it. I got a freaking fried stingray.
Well, try it and see
I
what
got
you
a
think.
stingray sandwich.
Try it and see what you think.
Hey, so why don't we switch? I don't want this one.
You've already touched it.
You have it all.
There's no mayo on
There's
it.
no mayo. That's
There's
Hold on. Now,
pickles.
let me just say this.
They are topped and
They
shaped.
gave me this sauce.
I don't. I think that's fry sauce.
It is, but it looks like it'd be good on there. I put
What
it
if you
on there.
knew that's what it was?
No, but I'm saying, but if I was at the restaurant, I would put that on it. But that wasn't.
Hey, at
specified.
least take a bite without it.
Yeah, I would.
I mean, look at this thing. I got a whole thing sticking
I think you
off.
should just ignore that. Act like it's not there.
I know. It's like going to a party with like a third arm
All right, dig it.
and sink it. Interesting.
That's a good chicken sandwich.
Well, it's interesting.
What's interesting about it?
It tastes like a piece of fried chicken your mama might fry at home if
Okay.
her thing wasn't fried chicken. It's not bad fried chicken, but it's not like, oh, my mom, you gotta have her fried chicken.
I will say that
It's more like you gotta have my mom's.
I've had two different other fried chickens on
Country
this
fried
trip
steak.
that are both better than that, but that was chicken on the bone also.
Right.
That's a good. Hey, I think I should put the fry sauce on it though, because again, it's what I would do at the restaurant.
Yeah, because I can't believe there's not mayonnaise on it.
I was hoping for mayonnaise.
You want some of that?
It needs mayonnaise.
But you got fry sauce.
Now, don't eat the whole thing. We got to go to the other thing.
I know, but I gotta get a bite with the fry sauce on it.
I hope the fry sauce is good because I have, except for my little manta ray tail that's coming off of this thing, I have fully committed. Is that your phone?
Yep.
Somebody's
I got
texting.
an important message.
If my lawyer says it's urgent, I will call him in an hour.
Didn't change a whole lot.
Didn't change a whole lot.
All right, let's move on.
I even had a pickle in that bite.
We also have French fries from both places, just so you know.
got a pickle in the middle of a bite that's covered in
Oh.
chocolate.
The sweet tea is part of this as well.
Sweet tea is part of Milo's. You want to have that first?
There's a
Yeah.
pickle in the middle of the middle.
Why are you so timid about the tea?
Wait, I was like,
It's just sweet tea.
that's not my tea, man. All right,
Just like I'm handling C4 over here.
We're going to take these lids and we're going to throw them directly in the ocean. But we are not using straws.
That's right.
All right, look, watch. Just out of frame is the ocean. Like, There's fish, there's dolphins, there's whales, there's jellyfish, there's seals, harbor seals. Going in the ocean. But we did not use straw.
Okay. I tried the tea. It's very good good tea. Again, I've had really good sweet tea on this trip because I don't drink sweet tea back home. I only drink sweet tea when I come back to the South.
Now, I'm going to leave this one intact entirely so we can share it with people. Like, let's just say I invited friends and I was eating the feast. I'd probably think about what they could eat too, but I didn't bring any friends.
Listen, I have friends here tonight. I'll introduce you to them. This is my friend Wilkes and his wife Chelsea. We're having a great time. We usually don't have guests so esteemed here, and they never end up making it to our feast. So I forgot to put them on the feast because no one is so important like Wilkes is and his wife to make it into this room when we do this.
You're squirming, man. You're literally squirming.
All right, here's your.
You know what? All you had to do was say, you know what? We're not really that good of friends. I didn't want to get into right, so I'm eating off of your plate. Oh my goodness, this is heavy.
I need to.
This is freaking.
This is basically mac and cheese on a grilled cheese sandwich. We got some bacon. It's not really mixed in. It's just kind of layered in.
Yep. This weighs as much as
this half of this sandwich weighs as much as the full chicken sandwich.
Yeah, it is dense.
All right,
Dink it. Sink it. Oh gosh, I'm kind of nervous.
big your lip. Bite the sandwich.
Do you bite your lip a lot? Is this a related to each other thing? Because I do.
You do?
I bite my
it
lip,
more than I would care to.
my cheeks, my tongue.
I wouldn't say often. Would you say often?
Once a month, to the point where
Well, once a month, yeah.
I'm bleeding.
If Link had just bitten his lip, though, he wouldn't still be talking.
Right.
It's a
paralyzing
powerful
pain.
You've heard the man chew.
Have you heard me chew?
Yeah.
Yeah, right now we are.
I'm sitting beside you every single time we do this thing.
Oh, this.
This is our like
You
11th
haven't
time
seen-
doing this, and I sit beside you every time.
And you haven't
I
seen
also live in your house and eat dinner with you, so yes, I've heard you too.
Oh.
I'm about to be done with this, by the way.
I cannot believe you've eaten all of that. It's 14 pounds.
Well, you've been talking the whole time. This should be an indication
I said a lot
how
of
much you
stuff.
talk. It tastes exactly how you would imagine it to taste,
Yeah.
which is good. I mean, if I told you, hey, I put mac and cheese on a grilled cheese sandwich, you'd be like, you'd imagine it. You'd be like, I imagine that would be good. Well, it is. But it doesn't transcend what you were thinking it might be.
You know what it needs in it? It needs chicken. It needs like it needs a layer of this fried chicken.
I will say,
You've ate all of it.
It's a different cheese.
these are both better than the things that we had in New Orleans.
Yeah, for
Which
the
again, you
for
know,
me.
we're still apologizing.
I don't think that's New Orleans' fault.
No.
We
And
just-
it's not your fault.
No,
Certainly not their fault.
no.
It's got to be somebody's fault.
Right. I'm getting a lot of
Here's the
things.
deal.
I should
You don't remember who it was? I remember who it
mute
was.
this.
We don't have to go back down that road now.
It was so fun, though. No, let's not do it again. I don't feel like I can eat any more of that because I feel like it's just like voting for constipation.
You don't like it. You don't like it.
Hear ye, we'll call the session to order. Everyone in favor of constipation, raise your hand. It's like,
You can't. No, that's not what we're doing here. We're not. This isn't which dish gives more constipation. Like, since when does that come into play?
well, I feel like
Just because you've got issues.
I'm just saying it is a factor.
But for you, you got to leave that off of the judge's table. You got to leave your digestive issues off of the judge's table.
No matter what I do, and I promise to you, this will not stop. No matter what I do, I commit myself fully to it. I bring all of my emotions. I bring my constipation to it. I do that for you, and I'm not going to change it. I'm not going to apologize for it. I am judging this sandwich
on how bad it will constipate.
Yeah, exactly. I'm filtering it through.
But it's a tough. It's really tough to get through that filter. Really tough to get it through that filter because it's so constipated. I'll say it. Sometimes when you go from one dish to the other dish and you come back to the original dish, and you feel like you learned something.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This was one of the most definitive learning experiences when I came back to the chicken sandwich. Like,
I know exactly what you're saying.
The deal for me.
Same thing happened to me.
Hey,
in a real big way. A real big way. I'm just telling you. I'm not telling you which one I'm voting for.
But I know
which one I'm voting for.
The same thing happened to me. It's like, it was almost as if it were like an angel of serendipity came down and touched each of our heads at the same time, and it allowed us to have the same experience.
You're going back.
Yeah.
Just to make sure.
Because there might be even more to learn. Mm-hmm. There could be another layer of learning.
I don't need to learn anything else. I'm ready to vote.
You also don't need to eat any more than that. I'm just looking out for you.
I ain't half. Okay.
I'm very amazed that, like, it makes me want to eat fries.
Well, you want to try a fry from this place? Oh, they're crinkle cut. And they're also cold.
There's no way a crinkled fry is going to be a fry that looks like that.
No way. I'm not even going to eat one.
These fries from the
something about these fries make the mac and cheese better. This is almost, I would chalk this up to learning something almost.
Mm-hmm. Are you ready to vote?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the chicken sandwich side?
Well, let's just do this.
Look, this is the chicken sandwich side.
Mm-hmm. That's the grilled cheese.
3, 2, 1.
Boom.
Yeah, chicken sandwich.
But that's not actually saying much positive about the chicken sandwich. I think it's saying a lot more negative about.
Well, that's the one way to look at it. I think this is a solid chicken sandwich. I mean, it's no Popeye's chicken sandwich, which I actually haven't had.
We don't know that. I'll go on the line and say this. I would rather eat. And I don't know.
Did you say you'll go up on the line and say this?
Go out on the line. And say
you are online right now.
You're online.
On the line.
So you can say it.
And I don't know if it's because I've had so much of it. But if someone said, "Would you rather eat this or a Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich?" I would choose it.
You would choose that?
Not your slice of chicken, but this slice of chicken is the thickest slice of chicken I've ever had on a chicken
sandwich. Look at this. I've eaten this in such a way that now it looks like something.
You got a horrible slice of chicken. Look at that. Look at mine. Look how thick that is.
If you took the Hamburglar and you were in like the cosmetic department and you went into his trailer, now Hamburglar, they've requested that we add a long curly soul patch.
Why does the Hamburglar got to do it?
Because he's the only one that I don't know. He's got a mask.
We have done something yesterday and today.
Don't put me on the spot, man. I don't know.
We have eaten better things, better lunches. We picked our own food, and the lunches have been better than both of the choices.
Magic City Grill in Birmingham was a buffet soul food lunch. I think probably took between 4 and 6 weeks off of my life. But I think it was worth it, and it was better than both of these things.
You got seconds.
Now, but hold on. To Britton's point, I would just like to camp out on that a second.
You're going to...
Make it again.
Okay.
Make your point again.
We've chosen better food for lunch than what we've ended up with tonight.
Right. So you seem to be laying blame on a particular party.
Oh, my God.
Even associated with what we've eaten tonight. I don't know. I just want to clarify your point. If you want to make a point, I just want to make sure they...
Here's a point, man.
Somebody.
And I'll take whatever kind of blame you want to throw at me for this.
No, really.
Just so you know. Okay. If we're looking for someone to lay fault on...
Well, maybe we're not. But we probably are.
Because I know where this ends up, man.
I mean, we could skip straight to it if you want.
It's my fault, man.
Still your fault.
Right.
Wow. Okay.
I mean, what happens when I've eaten the sandwich? This just falls?
Yeah.
I think you eat that.
But how? Because the sandwich is...
Well, I can show you how. You want me to do it?
you think you're just going to do this and bite it? Like, it's got an extra chicken tender.
Yeah. I actually think
It's like the chicken sandwich has a chicken tender tail.
It's a great sandwich.
That's really what's happening.
You just got the wrong piece of meat. Mine was this thick.
Yeah, I had a thick piece of chicken.
I actually really like it better this way.
It's very crispy chicken.
And you get more crisp out here. And you can dip that in the fry sauce.
You can? You can do whatever you want.
Oh, man.
That's
a pickle, man.
My pickle fell off.
Okay. But the thing I'll say about the Magic City Grill is, would you pick one thing from the Magic City Grill and say, this is the thing you got to try? Because it's not the kind of place that has a signature dish. It's just got a signature buffet.
Yeah, I mean, I thought the chicken was by far better than this chicken today. Wasn't as good as yesterday's chicken. It took me back to Ron's Barn, Sanford, North Carolina, which in my opinion has the best fried chicken ever.
Really good chicken.
It was more of a home vibe to me. Made me feel like I was back home.
Those are Ron's and Cokes, too.
Yeah. The
original is in Coats, man.
Really?
We used to go to the one in Coats, but then one time...
It was called... Do you remember?
Oh, man. It had barn in it, but somebody else's barn.
Bingo. Just give him time. If you don't get this...
It was called
the
something barn.
I'm not going to give you $40.
It wasn't somebody else's barn. It was the something barn, right? Am I on the right track?
No.
It's somebody else's barn.
Yeah.
What does it start with?
Oh, man.
Maybe I'll get it.
Yeah, you're going to have to give me a hint, because I'm going to that part of my brain, and nothing's turning up.
What does it start with?
A consonant.
Does it start with R? Was it Ronnie's barn?
No, it was a different person's name. And Ron bought it.
Ask yourself, who would Ron buy a barn from?
That's a good way to do this. It starts with a D?
That was good.
Does it start with a D?
No.
Does it start with a T?
Tom Barn.
No.
Jay.
What does it start with? You have to give it to me. Tell me what it starts with.
A P.
Phillips Barn. Pete's Barn.
Oh. You don't know.
Patrick's Barn. I don't know.
No.
See, if you guess it, it's going to be like, oh, you just randomly guess it. But if he guesses it, there's going to be satisfaction. So you don't want to rob him of his satisfaction.
Right.
That's like
Pope's Barn.
That's it. The satisfaction.
Pope's Barn.
How good do you feel right now?
Yes, the Pope family.
You did it, man.
I wouldn't have ever gotten
You
that.
found a place in your brain.
Why did the Pope sell it?
I don't know, but you found a place in your brain, deep, so deep it's in your chest.
Well,
And you
pointed it
pulled-
to my back.
And you pulled out a memory, man, that you didn't know you
Pope's
had.
Barn. Yeah.
You didn't know you had it, and you did.
And when they changed it, everybody was like, we gotta go and try it. And it's still good. But Mr. Royal...
Isn't Ron from Sanford?
Here's one of the perks of being on the basketball team, like I have to tell you about. Is that there was a Ron's Barn in Coates, but there was a Ron's Barn in Sanford, and one time we went to play some Lee County school, and Coach Royal was like, we're going to stop at their Ron's Barn. I was like, what, Ron's Barn? That's in Coates. He's like, there's one in Sanford. And even at the Sanford Ron's Barn, it was just not a totally different experience.
Really?
I knew that's what you know.
In all the best ways. I think it tasted better.
Oh, shoot, man. It's good.
Yeah.
See, we had Little Dino's in Sanford. It is now Bubba's. And that was a level
There
of
was a Little
distress.
Dino's in Buies Creek.
Is it Bubba's now?
No, it was a gas station.
You know what you were wrong about?
What? The bacon.
Adding the bacon actually didn't do that much, and I think that the problem is that their bacon sucks.
Let me just say that
If they would have had like thick candied bacon or something, that's kind of what you were picturing.
you could
pictured
say
like a
that's
big
my
hump.
fault, but
No.
but it's not.
I think it's their fault.
It's totally their fault.
I'm saying
That says more about the sandwich than it does about what I envisioned for the sandwich.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I said, you know what, you did wrong. Yeah, I
you
say
did
that.
say, you know what, you got wrong.
So, if you want to have a good meal when you're in Birmingham, Alabama, go get the chicken sandwich and the sweet tea. And the fries are not great. Go get fries from Milt and put it all together.
Hashtag stay saucy. not a sponsor.